Hello, Harmony 2. This is Kevin Blow. I just wanted to give you a few pointers on the Harmony 2 trial midterm exam. I know we didn't have a chance to talk about it that much in class. Um, so the first section, and by the way, of course, you can rewind and slow this down if you need to. The first section is analysis. I just want to remind you that most of the chords we study are in root position. So, you know, in fact, all of these chords in the first one are going to be in root position. So you can just start analyze. That will help you just start analyzing from the root first. Notice these accidentals. You know what that means, right? Probably a secondary dominant or a related to. Those are the chords we've studied that have accidentals, possibly an extended dominant too. But so that's something to check for first of all. This chord over here is a little bit strange, and we'll talk about that one in class. Okay? And of course, you have to know the available tensions for some of these chords. Once you analyze them, you're going to put in chord symbols, you're going to put in Roman numerals above that, and you're going to put in arrows and brackets and all that kind of stuff. Once you do that, you have to identify what the available tensions are for these various chords. Measure 2, beat 1, measure 3, beat 1, etc. The next section here, you see these arrows? That all means a secondary dominant that resolves to a target chord. A secondary dominant that resolves to a target chord, a secondary dominant that resolves to a target chord. This one is actually the dominant that resolves to a target chord. Okay? And you'll notice that you have some guide tones in this tenor line. Okay, you're going to be writing another guide tone line, the other guide tone up here in the alto line, and of course you'll be putting the roots in the bass as we normally do. I hope yours is set up this way. If not, then please just adjust your voicing. Put 2 notes here in the treble clef and 2 notes in the bass clef. So these will all be diatonic chords. Some of them have tensions. See this 11th? And there's some other tensions in here as well. You should put those in the chord symbol, right? Put those in the chord symbol, all right? Now on this example here, it's kind of like a puzzle. You know, you have to say, well, what is 5, 7 of 6? If it's C sharp 7, that means C sharp 7 is going down a fifth to another chord here, and that will be 6, right? The 6th chord. So you know, that'll give you a clue. There's another clue over here. All these brackets mean a 2, 5, right? So on this side of the bracket, you have a 2 minor 7 or a 2 minor 7 flat 5, and over here you have a dominant, and that's true with all these brackets, right? This arrow means that it's a dominant 7 here. It's going down a fifth, usually to a target chord. So there are lots of clues. You have to put in some arrows. You have to put in some brackets, but it's kind of like a little puzzle. We're definitely going to be. This is the trickiest one since we haven't studied minor key very often. But there are some examples in the book of some of these chords, like this one. Okay, is built as a minor 7 flat 5. Where does that fall in the minor mode? You know, is it from the harmonic minor, melodic minor, natural minor? You'll see on a certain page of your packet that this is diatonic to one of the minor modes. Okay. First thing to do when you look at these is to look at the dominant 7ths. Remember, dominant 7ths are really big in this Harmony 2 class, right? And for example, this one is well, you should check to see if the dominant goes down a fifth. That will help out. This is a dominant 7. Does it go down a fifth to a target? This is a dominant 7. Does it go down a fifth to a target? So look for all those dominant 7s. Here's another one. And this one is not a secondary dominant. I'll give you that hint. See if you guys can figure out what this is. It's not a secondary dominant. But here is another dominant 7. Here's another dominant 7. Are they acting as secondary dominants, extended dominants? Are they just diatonic chords to the minor mode? And remember, this is a minor key progression. G minor, G minor, G minor, right? Right? And then finally, this is another one for you to analyze. Again, start with the dominant sevenths. What sort of function do these dominant sevenths have? Are they secondary dominants, extended dominants? Are they just diatonic chords to a key? So, all right, and best of luck. We'll talk about this one soon.